Hi, I'm Luke Buckbrough, one of the co-founders of Glidance. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through how we're expecting Glide to be used to get around, and to give you a glimpse into the overall experience of using Glide. These videos are designed to illustrate using prototypes and explanations representing current thinking and feedback we've received from the glider community. So please keep in mind the detail can always change as we learn. Without further ado, let's take Glide for a walk. In this view, we see Amos Miller sitting on a bench along a pedestrian sidewalk in his local neighborhood lined with many shops and people walking by. Glide is standing upright next to him. Amos is taking Glide on a familiar route today to his favorite juice store to pick up a refreshing smoothie. Because Amos is on a familiar route, Glide is in freestyle mode. This means he didn't request Glide to guide him on a route. He'll be deciding which way to go. Freestyle is Glide's default mode of use. Unless you select a route, you are freestyling. Now, back to Glide. Glide has two black all-terrain wheels about 7 inches in diameter. It has a rounded cylindrical body that is split horizontally with a black bottom and white top, with a visibility LED illumination ring separating the two. It features a magenta-colored bumper at the front that also serves as a support for standing it upright. The bumper can also be used as a handle to pick it up. A white telescopic stem connects to the base to a triangular-shaped handle. The handle has a comfortable black grip featuring 2 haptic surfaces and buttons in the center. It also has a microphone array, a speaker for voice interaction, and a forward-facing camera. Amos is ready to walk on his familiar route to the juice shop. Now, standing on the sidewalk with Glide to his left in the resting position, leaning on the front bumper with the handle vertical to the ground, he grabs onto Glide's handle with his left hand. He slowly pulls the handle back 45 degrees to the ground and is now in walking position. At this position, Glide will sound a confirmation chime. The confirmation chime is accompanied with a haptic buzz in the handle and is designed to give him the confidence that he is in position and Glide is ready to go. Amos nudges Glide forward and begins to walk. Remember, Glide is not pulling you, you are pushing it, always in control of your speed and pace. After a few seconds, Glide announces to him,
"Found the line,"
accompanied by a double haptic tap in the handle. Finding the line assures the user that Glide has a clear understanding of the path, its boundaries, and any obstacles, ensuring a safe route as you walk ahead. As Amos walks, Glide's wheels are steering, a little to the left, a little to the right, to keep him on a safe and straight route. That's until Glide's camera spots a restaurant happy hour sign in the way of his path. Glide's wheels steer him around it, avoiding the obstacle and getting him back on that line. As he continues to walk forward, Amos is about to pass people walking by the sidewalk. It's a little narrow, so Glide gave him a short buzz in the handle and increased resistance on the wheels just to indicate to him to slow down a little bit. Okay, he passed the people and it's all clear. He begins to walk at a normal pace again. The sidewalk is relatively smooth. There are bumps and things that Amos can still feel through the handle, although Glide's wheels are large enough to easily go over them. Amos is simply just walking forward, and Glide is effortlessly adjusting its wheels to keep him on track. You can really see how confidently and purposefully he's moving. Glide sees he's approaching the end of the block and can see an intersection coming up in about 15 feet or 5 meters.
"Sidewalk left, crosswalk ahead, crosswalk right."
When approaching an intersection, Glide is designed to detect the possible options and announce them to him. He knows to turn left, so he presses the left button in the handle under his fingers to confirm to Glide that he'll take the option to the left. Glide confirms.
"Sidewalk left."
Glide's wheels begin to slightly turn left, shorelining against the wall until the turn opens. Once Glide sees the path ahead, it'll take the turn onto the left of the sidewalk.
"Found the line."
Amos continues his walk along the block with the road to his right and the building line on the left, and is keeping a good pace. Let's quickly review some features here. Freestyle navigation. Freestyle is Glide's default mode of use. Unless you select a route, you are freestyling. Glide will keep you on a safe path, avoiding obstacles, but to look for your input on turning left, right, or crossing intersections to get to your final destination. Target and path detection. Finding the line. Glide will always notify you when it's found the line ahead, making sure you feel safe and confident and that Glide is doing a good job. Amos is approaching the end of the next block, and here he plans to cross the road to his right.
Sidewalk left, crosswalk ahead, crosswalk right.
He selects the right option, thereby selecting the crosswalk on his right as his target. Glide confirms his selection.
Tracking crosswalk.
He begins to feel a gentle haptic buzz in the handle grip. This is called the tracking buzz, and it's Glide's way of telling him, "I've got the target, follow me." Glide first guides him a little to the left to avoid a pillar and line him up to approach the curb on his right. He feels the increased resistance in the wheels telling him to slow down, and Glide will apply the brakes to bring him to a complete stop right at the end of the curb.
Crosswalk reached.
Let's review some features here. Target selection. Glide is constantly losing its camera to find your targets. Tracking buzz. Glide is making sure you know it's found its target ahead and is taking you to it. Target approach. Glide will line you up to perfectly approach the target you seek. Waiting to cross, Amos keeps Glide in position while he assesses the traffic. The traffic is quiet. He squeezes the button in the handle to unlock the brakes and begins to cross the road. Glide is keeping him nice and straight on the crosswalk, staying within the outlined zone and colored lines on either side. The tracking buzz in the handle tells him that Glide is targeting the curb on the other side.
Crosswalk complete.
Amos turns right to go to the juice shop.
Found the line.
Let's review some features. Squeeze to unlock. Glide wants you, the user, to be confident of your choice and the surroundings, and it's taking extra precautions to make sure that when crossing roads or intersections, you feel it's safe to do so as well. Road crossing. Glide's camera sees the other side of the intersection, targets it, and keeps the user on a safe path to the other side, keeping them away from the street and in between the crosswalk lines. Amos is still in freestyle mode, walking along the block heading to the store. The building and shops to his left, with the road on his right. He knows the juice store is approaching his left, and when he feels he's getting close, he squeezes the handle button and requests,
"Hey Glide, find the door."
Glide responds with a haptic buzz to confirm it is searching. Amos angles the device and the camera to the left to allow the camera to scan the area and find the door.
Targeting door.
He feels the tracking buzz, and they walk confidently to the door. Glide is lining Amos up to walk towards the door handle. As he gets closer to the door, he feels the resistance in the wheels and slows down until the brakes come to a complete stop.
Door reached.
Amos puts his hands out, finds the handle, and opens the door. As he walks into the store, he squeezes the button and requests,
"Hey Glide, find the counter."
Glide double buzzes to confirm.
Targeting counter.
Amos walks to the counter until the brakes turn on and Glide has reached the counter.
Counter reached.
Amos orders his smoothie and is one happy camper. Glide is trained to detect a wide range of potential targets that you can request it to locate and guide you to. To summarize, in the past few videos, we learned how Glide works in freestyle mode. When you walk on a path, for example, a sidewalk, Glide finds the line and guides you while avoiding obstacles. When Glide detects potential targets in range, it offers you a choice, and you select which option to take by guiding Glide towards it. However, Glide practices intelligent disobedience until it indicates it is safe to take those turns. We saw how Glide assists you to approach the curb and cross the road efficiently without a concern that you veer off. And finally, we learned how you can ask Glide to find primary targets in your surrounding, and Glide locates them and guides you to them. Most importantly, Amos has his smoothie, feels refreshed, and is ready to take Glide on its next adventure.